Chad Johnson accidentally reveals that Denzel Ward told him Shedeur Sanders is different from Brown's other QBs. Former Colorado Buffaloes star Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns quarterback battle continues to make headlines. The fifth-round 2025 NFL draft pick made waves thanks to an impressive performance at minicamp and hopes to build on that once the Browns' training camp begins. Sanders' performance excited legendary receiver Chad Johnson, so much so that he mistakenly let a comment by Browns cornerback Denzel Ward slip on a recent edition of Nightcap with Cuddle host Shannon Sharpe. Chad Johnson spills how Browns CB Denzel Ward described Shedeur Sanders. Sanders endured the highest-profile fall in recent history during the 2025 NFL Draft. The Browns selected him with the 144th overall pick, adding him to an extremely crowded quarterback room. Cleveland traded for Kenny Pickett, re-signed Joe Flacco, and drafted Dylan Gabriel 50 picks ahead of Sanders. Deshaun Watson is still on the roster, but his status in 2025 is unclear after re-tearing his Achilles. Sanders entered the Browns' minicamp fourth on the depth chart. Some people question if Sanders was receiving the same amount of reps as the other Browns' signal callers. He proceeded to put together an impressive 3 days of minicamp and had the highest completion percentage, 77.4%. Among the 4 healthy Cleveland quarterbacks during the team's open to the media sessions. His performance caught the eye of Johnson. The former NFL wide receiver let slip what Ward said, which was posted on X by a Browns fan account. "I talked to Denzel Ward," Johnson told Sharpe. "Damn, I shouldn't have said his name. I talked to some people. Sanders looked different. There's a difference when that young bull is out there spinning that ball. I'm talking about football. I ain't talking about media and all that hoopla. When he's at the helm, he looks different," Johnson said. "Whether he's going with the first team, second team, or third team, it don't matter. I understand getting drafted in the 5th round. All that means nothing when it's time to play football and that whistle blows. He looks different than the rest of the competition." That's what I heard. If Ward said that Sanders looks different, then that's great for Sanders. If Johnson said it came from an unnamed player, then that would still be important for Sanders, but it likely wouldn't have made the same impact. Browns need Sanders' other QBs to perform well in 2025 after a disastrous season. Cleveland's offense was historically bad last season. They finished 32nd in PFF's offense plus metric. Watson started the team's first 7 games, throwing for 1,148 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions before tearing his Achilles and finishing last in PFF's QB plus metric. Jameis Winston was exciting to watch, but he only managed to lead the Browns to 2 wins. In the offseason, the Browns' quarterback plan appeared to be chaotic, but it looks like Flacco and Pickett will battle for the starting job while the rookies battle to prove themselves. Sanders appears to have an advantage over Gabriel. A lot can change, though, between now and when the Browns open their NFL regular season. It started with a harmless tweet. Chad Johnson, known to millions as Ocho Cinco, took to social media with one of his signature off-the-cuff late-night posts. "I ain't saying too much," he wrote, "but Denzel Ward told me y'all better keep an eye on Shedeur Sanders. Said he different. Within minutes, the post exploded. NFL fans, Browns loyalists, Colorado Buffaloes diehards, and even casual Shedeur Sanders watchers rushed to dissect every word. Different. What did that even mean? Was it talent? Was it attitude? Was it the way Shedeur moved in the pocket or commanded the huddle? And more importantly, how did Chad Johnson know this? A day later, Johnson went live on Instagram from a beachfront cafe in Miami, rocking a backwards Browns cap and sipping an oversized iced coffee. "I didn't mean to cause all that noise," Chad chuckled to the camera, "but hey, truth is truth." The locker room whisper. As the story goes, Johnson had been visiting the Browns facility as part of an NFLPA mentorship initiative. A longtime friend of the game and the locker room, Chad walked in, dapped up coaches and players, and floated from position group to position group like a hype man with insider access. It was in the defensive back room where he ran into Denzel Ward. The Pro Bowl corner was reviewing practice tape when Johnson leaned over and casually asked, "Yo, how's that young buck?" "The Sanders kid." Denzel smirked. "Man, he different." Johnson pressed, "Like, how different?" Ward paused the tape, leaned back, and nodded. Not like any of the other QBs. He sees things before they happen. Doesn't flinch. We threw everything at him last scrimmage. Pressures, disguised zones, fake blitzes. Dude didn't blink.